Hey YouTube, Alan back once more in the same outfit. God, what a coincidence. Um, with another package and pickups video. And this will probably be the last time you'll see me wearing this in the sequence in these videos. I haven't said that now, I probably will have done something like breaking up these sequences, so but anyway. Another mixture of stuff, all local again. That seems to be the theme at the moment. I'll start off with the most retro, and that is some Dreamcast games. Local store again, and they were doing 3 for 10, which I thought was a pretty decent deal on Dreamcast, especially when the boxes were in good condition. So first up we have Quake 3 Arena, and as I said, boxes is all still fine, manuals there, and disc is there. So the key thing with Dreamcast games, PAL ones, is the boxes, because these things snap pretty easy. And next up we have Silent Scope. It's a fairly light game, so initially I thought that there was no manual, but I think there is. Yep, P.O. Hooey. And decent enough games. I was actually surprised that, in fact, the guy that I was buying them off, he was surprised as well. He goes, "Oh, these are decent games." Kind of thinking, surely in 3 for 10 we were meant to have shit games. But anyway, Soul Fighter, 3D fighting game. Of course, it's something to dream. Oh, not that side. Open. There we go. The Dreamcast is not short on, I guess. With Power Stone and Soul Calibur. God, am I going to think of that? So next we have charity shops. €2. This one is €2, and it is Wii game Rayman Raven Rabbits. Oh, no, let me go again. Rayman Raving Rabbids. So yeah, damn tongue twister. It's in pretty good condition for €2. It's a mini game collection of one of the early Reese games, kind of a big hit, and these Rabbids went on to star in like a billion games or something. So we have another charity shop item, but this was actually a little bit pricey. I picked up 2 games. I picked up The Sims 2 and this one here, and I went up and they weren't priced. So I said, how much are these? And the one behind the counter said a £5 each, and I was like, it's a bit pricey for a charity shop. I said, could you do any better? So she said, well, I could do the 2 of them for £8. No, actually, I don't want to be. This is the first time I've ever actually haggled in a charity shop. Some of them actually have signs up no haggling, but yeah, generally I don't. Maybe I should, because then I said to her, I put back to Sims 2. I said, oh, that's common as Anthony. You'll find out another day. So this one here I thought was a bit more interesting. I said, would you do this one just for £4? Now, I'm just still a newbie at these charity shop haggling. Maybe I should have. Would you do it for £3 or whatever? But it is Ura Mist, or Ages Beyond Mist, and it's the collector's edition. So inside we have this bonus CD, which is the soundtrack, and it's the making of soundtrack or something like that. So there you go. And we have the game itself, Ages Beyond Mist. Not there's much inside of PC game, I'm not too sure what I'm opening up. And we have a load of pamphlets. We have The Story Begins, kind of a quick overview, quick start. We have the player's guide. So this is kind of the manual. And we have this mini Ages Beyond Mist kind of novella guide thing. Is that what this is? Yes, it's kind of like setting it up outside the cleft and story. So nice cover actually, sheeny cover, although it's all black and white on the inside. So yeah, a nice little boxed PC game. €4 was kind of. We also have this Order Tiscali Broadband Today. No. €4 was kind of my limit, especially for a charity shop. But because it was the basically collector's edition, I didn't mind so much. But any more than that, it was new. That's why the Sims went back. The box had got a little shelf for it, and they had taped it up. So first of all, I didn't know it was just a game. I got the other results, so I had to try and carefully get the cell tape off to have a look at it. I'm glad that the bloody, oh, put this receipt back in. I was glad that the tape didn't rip the box. I can understand why they do it, but it can be a little frustrating all the same. So, on to the more usual pickups. Oh, no, got another bag here. We have a couple of cheapy games. We got Spy Hunter for 1 and Ninja Gaiden for 3. Annoyingly, this doesn't have its manual. In fact, both of them don't. For Euro, I'm not going to be so pushy. I would have liked this one to have a manual though. And more from the same. Actually, I think one of these might... No, actually these aren't true. These two are from GameStop. So they was buy one get one free. So I actually picked... Nope, I have more games, I'll get them after this. They, I needed to get break change to pay some because I was meeting up to buy some games. And this was, I went into GameStop and said, see, can I find something that was €1 to break my money? So I found this for €1 and I said, oh, okay, I'll just pick this up. It's complete. The SingStar games usually, you know, I could, if I wanted to move it on, but whatever, I'll just stick it with SingStar Loft. And I said to him, most of the PlayStation 2 games had a buy one get one free, and I put this one in, and I said to him, by any chance is this buy one get one free? And he said, I'll scan it and see. So he scanned it and said, yep. I said, okay, hold that one, I'll be back in a minute. So the only other thing I could really find that was complete was very Irish. Gaelic Games Football. So there we go. Never played it, don't know anything about it. I know it was developed, I think, by an Australian company, because it's basically based on the Aussie Rules game or something like that. But this was the first ever licensed video game for GAA. It sold quite well, actually. It was very popular over here. No surprise, I guess. But anyway, so both of those were €1. Oh, I'll get the other game. Couple of Game Boy games. I have this one. Basically, these three were €4, and hence why I had a 5, needed to break it. Well, actually, it was bigger than a 5. So this one I think I have, so this is probably going to be a trader. It's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, GBA. But these two I definitely don't have. And it's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the Game Boy Color. And Game Boy Gallery 5-in-1, so based on the Game & Watches. So that was £4. Now obviously I'll move one of them on, but not too bad for a few games. I wasn't going to, then I realised, or I said to myself, you know what, if I was a car boot and I seen them at that price, I'd pick them up, so why not? So, as I said, now back to the usual. These ones were all got with trade-in, so didn't cost me anything in a way. Which is why I spent a little bit more than sometimes I do. First we have a GameCube game, Serious Sam, The Next Encounter, which I assume is the sequel, complete. In fact, I asked beforehand, after the previous encounter, I said, are there manuals in these? Make sure there are manuals. So there was manuals in all of them. Headhunter Redemption by Sega, sequel to the Dreamcast game Headhunter, I think. Or I think it is the sequel, or whatever. A cheapie then, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, but it has its manual. An upgrade, because I had this, but I had it on Classics, and I didn't have a manual, I think. So we have Hitman 2, Blood Money, or what's that? Silent Assassin. Maybe the first one or the third one's called Blood Money. This one's got an ad for Pack Thursday. Complete. So as I said, an upgrade. And this one was the one that I was most interested in after reading about it in Retro Gamer. It's Fahrenheit, and it is complete. Actually, it doesn't look it. There's the registration card, so it is complete. And they're in pretty good condition. Although you can tell by now the Xbox, even then the Xbox boxes were getting a bit fragile. And finally, Tony, I guess, inspired this pickup. It's The Bard's Tale on the Xbox. So, did a gameplay this a while back on the PlayStation, but I'm sure it's pretty much the same.